Versatile player. I believe that every team wants one and should have a player like that. More before. Welcome to the channel. I'm Thomas, owner of this humble channel, and here we talk about the best club in the world, Manchester City. Well, before we talk a little more, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave the like and activate the bell to be warned about new videos here on the channel. So let's get to the video. There weren't many complaints about Manchester City's transfer window, and why would there be? If it were only Eriling Haaland brought in, the City would still have enjoyed a remarkable summer and would be in a good position to claim many cutlery in the coming years. But the Norwegian was not the only one to join the club. He was followed by Argentine prodigy Julian Alvarez, England hero Kalvin Phillips, promising left-back Sergio Gomez, defender Manuel Akanji and goalkeeper Stefan Ortega. It's a rarity that the Blues hire so many players in a single window, but Pep Guardiola has taken the step to considerably shake his cast and rejuvenate to keep things fresh and motivation high. With so many entrances, exits had to happen as well. As a result, 4 stars who have played a significant role in City's success over the past 5 years have left the club to usher in a new era. Captain Fernandinho left willingly after the end of his contract, while Raheem Sterling left for Chelsea and Gabriel Jesus and Oleksiy Zinchenko went to Arsenal. City not only lost 4 quality players and 4 great characters, but also lost many options. Instead of bidding farewell to 2 extremes, defensive midfielder and a left-back, they lost at least twice that amount of positions thanks to each player's versatility. Guardiola likes to keep his squad small, smaller than most. About 18 field players with promising talents. To be able to operate with such a small group, in such a season full of upcoming games and prevent it from causing impact, he needs to ensure that the vast majority of these players feel comfortable in various roles and can cover other places if necessary. Last season, only Ruben Dias did not play in a position that was not his usual. Sterling and Jesus played in front of 3. Fernandinho reprised his role as quarterback again when an injury crisis occurred, and Zinchenko made his name at Etihad playing on the left back instead of his favorite midfield. You have the impression that even Ederson would be comfortable in the middle if there were no other options. Losing all this flexibility with all 4 would really be worrying for Guardiola. Just like at the end of last season, when Fernandinho had to fill his back and Aymeric Laporte played bravely with pain, the Blues were hit hard in defense this season. Laporte is just getting back into good shape after undergoing surgery for his injury suffered in May. Nathan Ake and John Stones spent several periods of time away, with Stones still injured, and now Kyle Walker has had groin surgery and could lose the World Cup. Walker is such an important player that losing him for any length of time is a big blow, especially since it would normally mean that Joao Cancelo would have to leave the left, where he is much more effective, to return to the right. That would have been the case this time if the City hadn't gone out and unexpectedly replaced the versatility they lost. The hiring of Akanji was an unplanned last-minute move to combat the growing defensive injuries and was a relative trifle of €15 million. With each game that passes, it seems more and more like a master stroke. The Swiss apparently fit the team, played well above the level he was in Borussia Dortmund, and now showed that it is a stable and reliable alternative on the right back. Akanji played there against Southampton and the City remained solid, as Cancelo was the star of the show on the left. With Alvarez able to play on offense, Gomez going through the early stages of his career as a striker and Phillips able to replace in the back, City have come a long way to replace the versatility they seem to have lost. Well, more from what we see is all going very well, and the players who form contracted are adapting very well, and the best are being very productive in their games. What you think of this hiring window of the city? Leave your opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comment and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because as soon as I post a new video, you will be notified quickly. A big hug and even our next video.